Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And the Canes will... It's underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big...
Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Fry. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cade. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Pride. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Steps away to find some room. Find some fresh air. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leads it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Banks. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. On the move. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Pride. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 30. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it along the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him.
There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 holiday.
Touchdown, Miami! Stealing a score on special teams. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from the long. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Sexton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time. Get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw. It's Pride. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a catch at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kane!
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. And QB runs in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on a kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of feel big collisions, big force fumble, big momentum play created.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Pride. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Coming out with it, it's Banks. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Worthy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Camarda. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back to pass, it's Pride. He's got the back in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got the back over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been...
Hits him in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start.
Going for the goal line, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And he was able to get back on top of it.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up. Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got it in the middle. It's Coates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Rutgers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Pride. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Makes the catch. It's Worthy. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shakes off the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14.
Here we go, here we go.
Might as well give it to him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Breaks into the open. Past the 30. The 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shep.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front, moving. This offense has got to do a better job, or else a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W in the locker room.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Back to pass, it's Fry. Pocket breaking down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. When you know you